Achieving an aged patina doesn't have to take years. All it has to take is the right technique and maybe some reactive metal paint or just some regular paint. Daytime's decorative artist from Splat Paint, Jeff Monsein, is going to show us just how to do this.
Good morning.
This is neat. Good to have you here.
Nice to see that.
All right, now let's see. First, we have some images that we want everybody to see. And these are images using reactive metal paints?
Right. This is a medallion that was actually made for a ceiling, and we've used different types of paints, metallic paints, and that's an example of one.
It's really cool. It looks like it's been there for centuries almost. Oh, that one looks even older.
Now, this is real copper, but we've used patina. We've used some chemicals to age it. And I'll show you exactly, what we do with that.
Oh, and look at that lovely room.
And that's two different gold metallic paints and bronze metallic paints that are just kind of blended together.
And that's just all over the walls. Okay, cool. And what's that? Is that a chandelier?
Well, there's a chandelier, but I was sort of focusing on the medallion that's above it.
Right. That is so neat. Now, you can use these paints on so many different things. Again, ceilings there, kind of creating a Venetian plaster kind of look, so to say also.
You can use these metallic paints on furniture, on items, on candlesticks, on bottles, on
walls,
anything.
as we saw.
On walls, on anything. So just to kind of give you a quick brief on what you would do, here's an example of a plastic bottle.
Yeah, it's just plastic.
Tried to make it look like it was, a bronze. So the first thing that I did was I just put a primer on it like we do with everything else.
Just a basic primer.
Typical primer. And then in this case, I just sponged on 2 different colors of metallic paint. And it's done. And it looks old just as it is.
And obviously it's not a reactive metal paint because it's a plastic bottle.
This was a real simple one. But
you did make it look really old, and now you have a lovely vase there if you took the top off.
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
like a piece of art. Okay, what about this one though?
Okay. Now that was a piece of plaster, and we've actually made it look like it's rusted. And we put the primer on it typically, the same primer as always. And then we use a metallic paint that actually has little pieces of metal in it, little particles of metal in it, so that when you then put a rust activator, you pour it on it, it then rusts instantly.
And do we have to be careful doing this, though? I mean, is there a little bit of danger involved?
Well, nothing's going to, explode or whatever, but you always would wear gloves or,
Wear a mask. Just be safe.
Right. But all of these are different examples of ways that you can use metallics to make things look old. Like over in the corner here, we've got some candlesticks, and these are actually glass, but I've painted them with a reactive bronze metal, just like we talked about the rust, and then put some patinas on it, which you can get all of these in your local, hobby shop or art supply store.
Okay.
And you sponge them on or paint them on, and then if it's going to be something that's going to be touched, like you just touched that, there are sealers that you can apply over them so that you keep all of the oxidation, from coming off or continuing.
Can you clean it afterwards?
Absolutely.
Then? Okay, so once it has a sealer, you can actually clean it.
That's real. It's real metal that has oxidized. So if you put it outside, it's just real metal that's oxidized, so it's just going to be what it is.
What's so neat about this, too, is we're showing you can do different you can make it look different ways on walls, and you don't have to paint in straight lines here.
Oh, no. This, I don't know if you can see this one here, but this would be a wall finish.
This one?
This one here, and it actually looks drippy. So what we did was we put this metallic paint on there, this reactive metal paint, and then poured the patina at the top of the wall, down the wall.
What a cool concept.
This is just fun stuff.
Wonderful overall look, too, and you can make so many different things. Jeff Monsein, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Good to have you here. We'll be right back with more Daytime, so please stay with us.